Camera. What's up with you? Miss McMillan, C. Lewis, what's up with you? What's up with you, Captain? See who up in here early today. What's up with you? All righty then. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let me know when y'all ready to get started. You feel me? It took me a little second because, I'm kind of like overwhelmed by the information, you know what I'm saying? As it comes through, as they say, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times I'll just be daydreaming like, wow, it's a lot of information that's coming out daily that we say. And just the other day we was talking about the vessel, the child, the baby, the vessel, the going into the water, the tug, the anchor, how you sign these documents with your child. And then the rapper, the baby, goes and jumps off a ghost ship. Press one. And then today, all of America is disowning the baby. Press one. Could you believe this one? The whole America is disowning the baby. Let's take a look at them. It just goes to show you that the people here want to learn. Not everybody want to learn. And a lot of people think I'm a joke at the lower levels of YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? That's easy to me. I grew up in South Central. That's nothing to us. What I'm saying is this is the good stuff. This is the meat and potatoes. This is the symbology. They want you to pay attention to handshakes and all that. No, what are people telling you through media? The whole thing is symbology. So when people are acting out, their life is your entertainment. It's the symbol. So pay attention. I want y'all to pay attention to just yesterday, we did these videos, and then the baby goes and jumps off a haunted ship. Now, if y'all wasn't in my classroom, y'all just think he jumped off a haunted ship. Press one. You'll just think he jumped off a ship. Press one. No need. He made it. He touched the water. There it is. That's what we would think. Everybody hit that like button and subscribe as you make your way here. You feel me? Shout out to Kimberly Edwards. Shout out to you, Queen. Shout out to Jamaica, Mrs. Mecca, Jamie Lee. Shout out to G from the Bay. We here, family. You feel me? Not that many people are able to play around on the internet, come back and teach. That's, like I said, that's lower level stuff. We do that the best. We cut our music on and turn democratic every now and then. That's just how we operate. But don't ever get it misconstrued. That's all we are. Press one. I don't like to live there. That becomes depressing after a while. Got to get back into becoming a human being, a person, man, woman, a child. And then the baby come and does this. So let's take a look at this. This is the baby. What is he doing here? Press one. What is he doing here? Press one. Let's take a look at the baby. He is in Turkey now. Press one. Now listen. What was the point of that? And why is America so pissed off? We were just talking about what? Ghost ships and what else? The water, the vessel, the baby. Press one. So you gotta be woke out here. It's cool to listen to rap, and that's cool sometimes. But at some point in time, you got to know what information is being conveyed over to the people at all times. You feel me? Press one. You have to. Why is he jumping in the water off of a vessel? What does that mean? And all of these good things. And I said to myself, oh shit. Okay, this is going to be important for the class because it's what y'all want, and it's what we're talking about. But it's all just reenactment of what takes place per governance. So he probably signed himself up to another corporation being reborn in another form in another corporation. Same shit, but another corporation. You feel me? I mean, he has to go through some form of jumping off the ship. Press one. So a lot of foreigners did this coming to America, like walk the plank, or that's all symbolic for this here and becoming part of the ship. Press one. So I didn't want to stay on it too long, but I just wanted you to show how fast that, information travels. I told you the 100 monkey syndrome. Once it's a go, it's a go. Ain't no going back. Ain't no going back. Because you hear, you see, you can't take the glasses off. You can't stop what you see. You know what I'm saying? What you're researching, it's just in your gut now. And that's the whole point. We mess with those people at the bottom of YouTube's to bring them to class and shine. So when we do go to class, or when we do hang out at the lunch tables, we not just using the lunch tables just to talk rhetoric or something like that. That's cool, but y'all know we on some whole other shit. So shout out to y'all and thank you guys for the support. It's been a blessing. But let's get to David Straight day one so he can explain this process of what you're seeing visually and how this is a symbol of how you're enslaved. Press one. Do you understand that? Us looking at that and saying, wow, we are in wonder of our own enslavement. Do you understand? That is mind control. Do you understand? We're like, whoa, he jumped off the what's name, spread his arms like Christ. And that's why they say the good ship, Jesus Christ, and all that, the slave boat and all that. Y'all got to realize that it's all metaphor. Even their life is a metaphor. You feel me? The boats and all of that stuff. It's time to get into what the reality of this is. Press one. We got to stay in reality. Can we stay in reality for an hour or two? It's time to tell it. Well, now Nike is what? The Greek god of what? Y'all, come on. And what did we call shoes when they were just too big? Oh, brother, you got boats. Press one. You got something. And where did this come from? These are all symbolic terms for the reality of selling our souls to Satan. Press one, and putting you under the control of maritime law through keeping you on a boat. Press one. Do you see? They got hundreds of millions of y'all stuffed in boats. Press one. Do you see it now? Do you see Kwame? No, excuse me. Sorry about that, Kwame. Do you see Kanye West down there with those shoes that those are slave shoes. And they start attacking me and start saying, there ain't no slave. Those are Michael Jordans that are old. The shoes that they kept you enslaved with. Those are your Indian shoes. Press one. Those are your shoes. Press one. It's all yours. They patent yours and gave it back to you and put you back on the ship. Press one with your own shoe. Press one. Now, the East Indian Company logo is the Michael Jordan logo. The East Indian Company logo is the Michael Jordan logo. And the East Indian Company were the slave traders, whether the British East Indian Company or the Dutch. They're both Europeans, and they're both the North or the South. The South had to be the Dutch. Press one, because those some of the most racist people you ever seen in Virginia. And all of them came through the Isle of Wight. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you know what the Isle of Wight in Virginia is? Do you know how America was started from the East India Companies of the Dutch and the Western? Do you know I solved the equation already, nigga? Press one. And how they keep us enslaved to Satan? Press one. There ain't no selling out at this level. There ain't no going back when you realize shit on this scale. You will never see another one. This is what they got us trapped in. Press one. Selling your souls and keeping you on a boat. Press one. Keeping your soul on a ghost ship. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, I know a lot of y'all don't hear me, and a lot of y'all didn't catch when the baby did his thing and when he was telling y'all, and then what happened? They all coming against him. And what did he say? My soul ain't for sale. My soul ain't for sale. Go check his Instagram. Sorry. And he used what? Bible passages. Why? My soul ain't for sale. Family, press one. Did he jump off of this with shoes on? No, his feet aren't for sale. He hit the ground running. He drove off the deep end, nigga. Press one. Without a life jacket. Press one. Reborn. Family, y'all got to understand what I'm trying to tell you, fam. It's all fun and games until you got to learn something. I know y'all can see now. That's why I like this class. You want to know why Michael Jordan is the GOAT? Because the GOAT is the devil himself. Press one. Kanye wants to be the greatest of all time. He wants to be the GOAT. Press one. You thought the bull logo on the GOAT logo, on the shoe, on the East Indian Company, and them being your slave shoe was just a coincidence? Press one. Y'all got to understand what's going on. You see the bottom of that shoe right there with that circle? Admitted that that's you. That's your part. That's your soul. SOLE. Press one. That's your soul. Then when you put your Michael Jordan on and you want to fly to Saturn, press one. You want to fly. You're actually getting on your boat. You selling your soul to Satan, to Saturn. But you, in reality, you getting on your boat and you placing yourself under a different jurisdiction. Press one. Joshua Pryor, you can cry. You can laugh if you want. You going to laugh all the way at your demise. That's you, family. The East India Company is and was and will always be the greatest slave traders of all time of the Negro Aboriginal Indian race. Press one. This is not a coincidence that slave shoe down there looked like a Michael Jordan shoe. Okay. We don't do coincidences here no more. Okay. You see down there at the heel of the boat, how it's made down there. You see that? All of this is symbolic. All of it. It don't matter, lovely. If you're lost, you lost me on the baby. He is trash. He had brought and paid for. Ma'am, I'm not talking about that, lovely apples. You see, lovely apples, you worried about your lovely apples rather than paying attention to what I'm saying. You're ignorant. You don't belong in this class. Press one. Step out the way. I'm not here for your feelings. I'm not here for hoes, tramps, witches, and warlocks, thoughts, niggas, thugs, Democrats, and conservatives who are hidden racists. I'm not here for this stuff. I'm just here to present the truth. This is what it is. Okay? This is not a coincidence. It's to get the ball, put the ball in the hoop. The hoop is on Saturn. So, y'all, just so you know. Just so you know. Okay? All of your entertainment world is a fallacy, okay? It's not real. A lot of it now is CGI. The fans wasn't even allowed to show up 6 months ago. Y'all trying to make it real, okay? Y'all don't know where these people at. Press one. You don't know. It's been a travesty since a whole year and a half with no sports and entertainers. It's starting to look like 2K. Lowest ratings ever in history. Lowest rating. Nobody cares. It's not real to people no more. So I'm glad that people are out here speaking out. The whole basketball game is just entertainment. You don't know if there's magnets in the ball, in the rim. Y'all just celebrating individuals who wearing these shoes and keeping you enslaved. But you don't want to admit the truth. You want to think that the entertainers only sold your soul and only sold they soul. No, nigga, you sold yours too with the Michael Jordans. See, it's something called debt bondage. Press one. And how much money do we spend on Michael Jordan? This gonna hurt a little bit. Press one. This gonna hurt a little bit. How much money do we spend on Michael Jordan yearly to keep us in debt bondage when we can take that revenue and do something else with it? Press one. How much? I'm just want to show you that y'all do what you want with your money. I'm telling you how they keep us in debt bondage, enslaved to the world through materialism, through logos. Ain't nothing but logos of our enslavement, just like God said. I'm bringing the physical and the damn material. I'm backing up the spiritual with the material and vice versa. Hey, you ain't in your wildest dreams. You ain't met a person like me. Look at your private prison stock. Press one. Press one. And don't Kanye West invest in shoes to the private prisons that Michael Jordan, the GOAT, owns? Press one. Y'all just quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Okay? You sold your soul. Don't be mad because you in your closet and you got 12 players of Jordan. Okay? And you just been talking on the internet like Lil Wayne, only one who did. No. We all did it. All of it. So it don't matter if you don't wear Jordan. Your real soul is sold to the corporate state of the East India Company. Press one. So you ain't got to buy the Jordan. I'm just showing you how they laugh in your face. I'm just showing you how they laugh in your face. Press 1. They got the whole slave trade logo on the shoes that you love the most. Press 1. That's all I'm showing you. Okay? I'm already showing you that. I can't help that you can't take that. That's cool. You got all these products here. You didn't put your name on the shoe and made that cool. You like the East India Company shoe because Michael Jordan is they advertising puppet, and Nike and all of these other things. You let them do that to you. You let them do that. You feel me? That's you. You let them embed these products in your mind. You lost yourself because you traded God in for the East India Company. Press 1 for Jordan. And now to come to find out Jordan is a slave trader. Press 1. No, that ain't my fault. You put all your faith in Jordan. Press 1. You feel me? Shout out to Big Greg. Didn't they produce that Lucifer Son of the Morning song? They was playing God and God's Son. And I told y'all there was false Christ. I told y'all there was false Christ. False gods and false Christ. Press 1. So when you type in the East Indian Company, you're going to find that they are the biggest slave traders in history. And they, in the 1700s, 1800s, they stopped slave trading. They outlawed it. Press 1. And then the South, the Dutch, press 1. The Dutch fought with the American colonists in Virginia in the Isle of Wight. Press 1. In their own little civil matters that they wanted taxes. They fought the British. They decided this is how it was going to play out. They put the Article of Confederation on top of the Bill of Rights and named it the Constitution. They put a contract over the law of the land. Press 1. Oh, man. And you think I care about a Kwame? You think I care about an entertainer or a troll or something like that? I deliver the most potent and powerful information on the internet. And it's one by one, you're going to come. One by one, you're going to come. Y'all just believe in the false idols, and that's fine with me. Shout out to my super chat. Press 1, damn it. Shout out to D-Jack. Press 1, damn it. Hit the like button. You know I just gave you a week's worth of information in 2 minutes. Press 1. But because I don't care. You know? That's why. So I have to address our people this way because we didn't graduate high school. We didn't do this one. We didn't pay attention. You know what I'm saying? So I have to find a way constructively to help my brothers be excellent at home or when they're in these conversations with their girl so they don't get left behind. Press 1. You thinking like this. This is how men supposed to think. We supposed to be thinking about you want to protect your family. Tell your mama how we in slavery. How this happened. How we gonna fight for our stuff, not by sprinkling cookie logos and making Carncino the face of a product. Press 1. This is real deal. We gotta know. I'm not saying you're not gonna go out there and it's gonna be a sin that you buy a Jordan. No, I want you to wean yourself away off of every product that's not righteous and for you. And for God that's mocking you in your face. Press 1. Just mocking you in your face. Y'all fall in love with superstars who don't work for these people their whole life. They get out here and sell you all type of products. All of them. All of them is to enslave you. All of them is a corporate byproduct to enslave you. But when it comes to these shoes, it's about your soul. Do you get it in the physical? I told you, you are a man of the ground. Not the water. Do you see how they got to keep you? Huh? You see how they got to keep you on the water? By your boats? You get what I'm saying? Press 1. I know you see it. I know. Good job. I know you see it. So it's movie day. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. And we're going to get out of Kev Gill's rants, of course. And then we're going to go ahead and post this wonderful video of Mr. David breaking this stuff down. Press 1. I love every bit of this. Ain't nothing like knowledge. Ain't nothing like it. Press 1. Ain't nothing like it. I love every bit of it. So this is David, and he going to talk about the vessel and the baby. Press 1. Everybody say, what up, David? This is our white friend, David. You feel me? Y'all can come in. Mama's cooking. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat, Kwame. I know y'all in school. Y'all ain't never been in school on YouTube. Y'all not used to this. Y'all not used to this. Y'all not used to this. I know. Have a seat. Sit down in the background. I sit down in the background. All right, now listen, y'all. This is going to get to why the baby jumped off the vessel into the ocean without a tug. Press 1. Are we here? All right, then. See Randall in the building. What's up? Lady Hurt, Marley, Ali Ware. Let me get my shout out out the way. Ali Ware, Renee. Let's see who else up in here. Marley is up in here. Jamie Lee. Miss Amanda's up in here. If you would like to participate in the Cash App shout out crew, shout out to y'all. Cash App, hashtag is Gills Gang. Queen Adonna, what's up? Willie the Kid, what's up with you? I'm just Lori, one of my biggest supporters out here, and I love you, sister. I love you. Network Pole, shout out to Deal It. You sound dumb. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Just have a seat. Jeep from the Bay. Kevin Toole, Mama Writing Part 2, because her first one got blocked. Rest in peace, Lux. Shout out to you, family. Shout out to Lux. Shout out to Daryl White, B from Ohio. What's up, my nigga? Chris Cruz, Mike, you heard. I gotta get you off the unblock list, Mike. Saving Laundry, Joy B. Okay, I see y'all up here. Okay, y'all in class. Check. That's all I'm saying. Even my trolls made it today. Max, what's up? Saint Marie, I see you, Kenny Rim. Yes. Dylan says, I'm a clown. That's all right. Y'all ready? Get y'all notebooks out. Savannah, your main. I love you, Queen. Marlon Quinn, what up with you? They don't want me. They don't want to learn today. They don't want to know how they ended up a vessel, how that birth certificate ended up. They don't want to be free. They want to be slaves for the rest of their life and debt slave to a corporation, whether Kanye, doesn't matter. Jordan, doesn't matter. It's all a part of the East India Company, and you too can be a little company head with them if you got a hot product. Press 1. Press 1. We got to go back to the old days. Control everything. Sign nothing. Press 1. Control everything. Sign nothing. So let's get to it. This is David. He's going to be breaking this down. I want them to give us free, huh, Big Greg? Give us free. We just now learning this language, huh, Greg? We up here stuck. Wait a minute. So we just gotta, yes, give us free. Give me my damn freedom and quit slaving me. And the louder you get, the more trouble they in by God and the United Nations. They in trouble. Y'all stop being in fear because they are in trouble. Facts. Kev Rowe are nothing. So let's listen to Dave, and shout out to all the Quamites and Sodomites out there.
Consequences to yourself whatsoever. Can you even imagine that? That you can abandon a child? But they designated those places as foundling hospitals. Did they tell you? On a brass plaque somewhere in an obscure location inside the hospital, probably under a stairwell, it says this hospital is a foundling hospital. Foundling
Hospital. Foundling Hospital.
So a mother, 9 months pregnant, walks into a foundling hospital. She goes through a major medical procedure called childbirth, where she's in pain and under duress. She's probably under the influence of painkillers of some type. You got to be pretty tough to give birth.
You ain't never lied. Shout out to the women. This I didn't realize until, you feel me? It's real tough. They put it in perspective, man.
I wouldn't want to do it. Anyway, she has that beautiful baby, and all she's thinking about is getting home with it and leaving. But see the baby in history.
You see the baby in history. You hear it? Okay, listen. Every one of us went through this. Black, white, Asian, Hindu, whatever you are. American, Native American, Indian, Asian, whatever you want to be. I got you. We all went through this, so it's important. This is language that you must understand. The baby, okay?
Throughout history, came out of the water, was tugged through the birth canal, was docked at the dock by the dock tender, where a bill of lading was filled out and received on the cargo, where its soul was taken.
Where its soul was taken. Do you understand? Y'all have to, now it makes sense why they keep us in these shoes at a later time. Don't they put you in them baby shoes first? I'm trying to tell you, don't they put your soul on that document? Your footprint is what? Your anchor. Press 1. Didn't you touch down? Your feet touch down? Didn't you anchor on a document? Press 1. Didn't you anchor on a document? Now you see. There you go. There you go.
Found lean hospital. So a mother, 9 months pregnant, walks into a foundling hospital. She goes through a major medical procedure called childbirth, where she's in pain and under duress. She's probably under the influence of painkillers.
Probably she is.
Of some type. You got to be pretty tough to give birth. I wouldn't want to do it. Anyway, she has that beautiful baby, and all she's thinking about is getting home with it.
That's it.
And leave it. But see, the baby in history, throughout history,
What happened?
came out of the water, was tugged through the birth canal, was docked at the dock by the dock tender, where a bill of lading was filled out and received on the cargo, where its soul was taken.
It's a trip how they can tell you your whole life in 30 seconds. Press 1, and y'all fuck around and think it's a pirate ship in some secret language. Oh, that sounded cool on that movie Pirates of the Caribbean. No, what they talking about is a hidden language about how to sell you. Press 1. Okay, then. It's time to get to work, men. Men.
Medical procedure called childbirth, where she's in pain and under duress. She's probably under the influence of painkillers.
She is. Kwame can't talk about this. They kill him.
Pretty tough to give birth. I wouldn't want to do it. Anyway, she has that beautiful baby, and all she's thinking about is getting home with it and leave it. But see, the baby in history, throughout history, came out of the water, was tugged through the birth canal, was docked at the dock by the dock tender, where a bill of lading was filled out and received on the cargo, where its soul was taken.
That's right.
Its soul plates.
His soul plates.
Footprints of the baby.
The footprints, the soul plates of a baby. The soul plates of a baby. Go ahead. You know how they say it's 2 suns in the sky? How it's 2 suns? We got them, fam. Y'all got to understand metaphor. All this young Pharaoh shit, I'm going to tell y'all why they was lost. They let the Greeks teach them their own spiritual senses. Press 1. They're getting a watered down version backward. Press 1. Press 1. That's what they scared of. The truth.
Tender, where a bill of lading was filled out and received on the cargo, where its soul was taken.
That's right.
Soul plates, the footprints of the baby. The placenta was taken. Okay. They took the baby's soul and they sent it out with a tug, and is presumed dead and lost at sea until it should return.
Until it should return. So what was the baby saying? What was the baby saying? You know, when the baby first started, he was calling himself the baby Jesus. Y'all do know that they made him drop the Jesus. Press 1. You know that's what his name was. The baby Jesus. Press 1. You know this. So now it's going to start to click why everybody on the internet making fun of me. They're going to realize what was really going on. Press 1. I'm bringing the knowledge that none of them can talk about because they all scared of it. Press 1. They could never figure it out. They trying to jump Masonic levels when God himself can only make you jump. Press 1. And there ain't no Mason club in America that can give you this before you supposed to have it. Press 1. Now, one of these niggas, that's why they ain't told you nothing, because they don't know nothing. Press 1. They want you to think you an African.
its minor estate. No. Anyway, she has that beautiful baby, and all she's thinking about is getting home with it and leave it. But see, the baby in history, throughout history, came out of the water, was tugged through the birth canal, was docked at the dock by the dock tender, where a bill of lading was filled out and received on the cargo, where its soul was taken, its soul plates, the footprints of the baby. The placenta was taken. Okay. They took the baby's soul and they sent it out with a tug and is presumed dead and lost at sea until it should return and claim its minor estate.
Huh? So the child is abandoned at the hospital. Press 1. So you don't even know you're abandoning the child. Press 1. You don't even know. Press 1. You abandoning the child right there. Right there, you abandoning the child. That's how this corporatism works.
No physician delivers a baby. Only a doctor does. Doctor is dock tender. The baby is a vessel.
The baby is the ship.
That's where the all caps name comes in. If you look at the names of ships, they're in all capital letters. Okay. No one disclosed the terms and conditions of the contract, yet you were handed a stack of papers to fill out, and you were only told, and this was right out of the nurse's manual, this is just to register your baby with the state and to give it a name. And you fill out the paperwork, and you name your baby, and you sign as an informant.
You sign as an informant.
What is the legal definition of the word informant? Someone who gives someone else up to another.
Oh, my mama. So you sign it as you just sold the baby soul. This is what the Most High talk about selling. You was devouring your own child and selling you, giving your child up, and they being ripped from you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And something you don't know what slavery you are in. Press 1. And when they take your soul, they stamp them on at the docks by the dock tender. Press 1. Why as they cut the umbilical, the tug cord that's keeping it attached to what's bringing it in. The big vessel who's tugging in. You see how that works? Press 1.
Thereby giving the title and equity of your child to the state. This creates a doctrine called parens patriae.
That's right. That creates the doctrine, a doctrine of devils. Press 1. Do you understand? When the Bible talks about a doctrine of devils, this is a doctrine of devils.
Guess I should write that.
You don't got tripped. You in hell already. Your dumb asses just ain't knowing. Everybody kissing ass to go to heaven ain't going. I will put my pure, empathetic, empath soul on it. Press 1.
For state is your parent. State is the parent. Creates a doctrine of parens patriae. Through this doctrine, that's how they have control over you.
Talk about it now. Now it makes sense. Matt Ricks says, except a man be born of water and the spirit, he cannot enter into. Thank you, Matt. Now we got understanding.
And through your consent of being a citizen, a person, a resident. 3 things you never want to be. I hope that chair's not too comfortable. I don't want to see you doing that now. All right, I'll throw something at you. Anyway, the doctrine of parens patriae. So, no terms and conditions of the sales contract were given. No full and honest disclosure of the contract. No 2 wedding signatures. No one there was securities licensed.
And now most of our families are messed up. Press 1. Most of our families, they don't even got 2 signatures. They got 1. Press 1. Nigga, if you want a child for them, the niggas be mad and you ain't got nobody sign the doc. 2 of them. Press 1.
Insurance licensed. No prospectus was given. If you go to your stockbroker and you want to invest in a corporation, he is required by law to give you a prospectus, right? And you weren't given one. What I'm trying to teach you here is it was all done through fraud without any full and honest disclosure of the contract.
Fraud department.
You were licensed, bonded, insured. Your vessel was created. Assessed to QB trust was created.
Press 1. This happened in the 1600s, family. Press 1. This when the Virginia Company first was getting started. Press 1. 1600s, 1700s, 1800, 1900. 400 years. Or 4 or 5 generations. 400 years. Y'all asses is in trouble. Press 1. Y'all asses is in trouble. Y'all don't enslave the wrong people. That's what you did. Press 1. And doing harm to me ain't gonna fix it. Your ass is grass. Press 1. You don't inflict it. To get into the kingdom, you stole a birthright. Let me show you what you did, white man, an Asian man, and Hindu who claiming to be an Indian. You done stole these people birthright. Set yourself up as them in their own nation, disregarded their gods, the people that they buried, ransacked all the gold, tore down their pyramids and sculptures and everything and the belief system, split the shit up in spoils amongst yourself like pirates would do. Even your religion is half cut from different aspects of ourself. Press 1. And then gonna have to say, I came from Africa somewhere over there. Press 1. Gilligan's Island. That's White Isle. The weather started getting rough. How many people was over there? They was dressed too good right there. And they got lost at sea. Press 1. Men all would be lost. This was all psychological shit to stop. You see why they fear me? They put Kwame. Kwame, you don't have the thought process to contend with this. You see how I came in their world and got them to say my name? Press 1. That's God work. Press 1. I show you I am Algo. What's his name? Algo G Rhythm from Space Jam, from the movie Soul. Yeah, that's me. Whatever. I'm not here to play with these people. We getting chewed up meat and potatoes. You see why young Pharaoh fell? Because he was playing. You see why Brother Polite fell? Because he was playing. See why Sarnetto fell? Because they were scamming and scheming. Everybody fell. You ain't got nothing else. Press 1. As you ain't got nothing else. That's how he wanted it, right there. Algae rhythm. So just right there. Hate these people. I don't hate them, but I hate what they stand for. Hit that like button.
Assessed to QB Trust is an individual trust underneath the umbrella of the Public Charitable Trust.
You under a trust. Public Charitable Trust.
Public Charitable Trust Act of 1882.
Of 1882.
Created the Public Charitable Trust.
Created a Public Charitable Trust.
Assessed to QB Trust Act. Created Assessed to QB Trust, each individual trust that you all have.
That we all have.
Birth certificate and registration.
You got it?
On your birth certificate, there's a bank name.
Right
it's
there.
on bond paper.
Right, bond paper.
There's a CUSIP number.
Slave paper.
CUSIP
right.
number. What is a CUSIP number? It's an investment control number that's regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission.
Where they at? Where my number at, fool?
If you were born between 1933
they got our reparation right there.
You were bonded for $630,000.
Hold up. Let's go back. This is where your heritage was stolen. Let's go back.
So the Public Charitable Trust Act of 1882 created the Public Charitable Trust. The Assessed to QV Trust Act created the Assessed to QV Trust, each individual trust that you all have through your birth certificate and registration. On your birth certificate, there's a bank name. It's on bond paper. There's a CUSIP number, CUSIP number. What is a CUSIP number? It's an investment control number that's regulated by the Securities and Exchange Commission. If you were born between 1933 and 1975, you were bonded for $630,000
Enslaved.
and insured for $1 million. If you were born after 1975,
Didn't I tell you when did you go into slavery? Press 1. Now, what did I say? The slave trade, we went into 2 bondages. The first one, horrific. This one, because they made this illegal, you went from that to this. You went to 2 slavery periods in damn near the same time, one after another, back to back. Soon as you got free, they put you right back into slavery. Press 1. Remember, the Most High said he's going to put you back in bondage again with what? Ships. Press 1. He said he's going to put you back in bondage. Somebody called me in and read the Revelation. He's going to put you in Deuteronomy. He's going to put you back in bondage with ships. Give me a Michael Jordan shoe right now. I'll show you. I'll show you the East Indian in the West Indies and the Dutch and the British Indian companies. I'll show you the British and the Dutch African companies. I'll show you how the Virginia Company was started through racism, terms like white, the Isle of White, and put you black and make them you and you them. Press 1. You want to know how the hillbillies struck gold? Going outside shooting a dumb gun, oil popping up. Press 1. That's why they don't like me. They want to make me out to be some pothead. Did y'all see me? I smoke weed because that's what niggas do. Press 1. Because that's what niggas do. Press 1. I got too much in my brain not to smoke. You want to judge me? You better make sure you're ready for that counter judgment. Press 1. Constantine, remember the movie Constantine? Couldn't stop. He couldn't stop smoking them damn cigarettes. Yes. Whatever, nigga, I'm doing this, nigga. If it's to kill Lucifer, fine. If I'm going with you, fine. I'm going to smoke this blunt and do it righteously. I don't care. I don't care. But I ain't smoked nothing right now. I'm on fire for you right now. Press 1. Where they at? Where they at? Deuteronomy 28:68. Where they at? Where the trolls at? Where the Quamites at? We still got 400 people, 350 to 400 to 500 people up in here. Where they at? Press 1. They don't want to learn nothing. Press 1. I don't care. My objective was to get you here, and I did a great job. Coffee and Kush TV. If you want to support this truth, go over to my Cash App. My cash tag is Gil's Game.
You were bonded for $1 million.
Bonded.
And insured for 2.
For 2. And in 1933. No. Now, you think that's a coincidence? I gave y'all these dates, and I told you when you ain't nobody else told you when you was put into captivity. I'm not doing nothing but proving it. Press 1. I'm not doing it. Press 1 is like the word confirmation. Confirmed. Press 1. Confirmed. Confirmation. Before it happened, I'm going to tell you.
Oh, wait a minute. That's just the initial investment.
I told you went into slavery. The Revolutionary War was not a goddamn big-ass war. It was a civil war between them, the North and the South, or the Dutch and the British Indian companies, and they came to an agreement under the Articles of Confederacy to place that over the Bill of Rights and create an infinite contract called the Constitution. Y'all can kiss my ass if you don't like this information. This is Critical Race Theory 101. Donald Trump said I can do it, punk. And my president.
It's an initial upfront investment. You were a few days old.
2
right?
black males, $2 million. Press 1. 2 black males, $2 million. 2 black males, and then you can replace them and double up because them the new people coming. That's a whole nother name, an estate. Press 1, so we can just double up and take that. That's really 1 black male is really 4 white people. That's why you 3/4 of a man. Shame. Y'all can kiss my ass, Kev, bro.
Shame.
Nigga, my all spark is different, G. My walk is all math. This is calculate. This is divine, nigga. Fuck, you don't like my language? Go somewhere. You don't like me smoking? Fine, go. I don't care. Walk yourself on onto a Jordan. I don't care. I'm just here to free you. It's
I was
real.
born on April 20th, on 4/20.
Facts.
I knew there would
Hit
be
the
one in
like
crowd.
button.
And my vessel was created on 5/3. 2 different dates, 2 different events.
2 different people.
My vessel was born on May the 3rd.
Press 1.
I was born
They
on-
gave your vessel away.
For that period of time, I was a state national. In fact, I was a Californian. I was born in California, and I was a state national. I was a free, independent, one of we the people for that long.
You see?
And then I got registered, and I became a citizen, a person, and a resident. And I lost all my diplomatic immunity. I lost it all. I became a servant, a slave. See, the 13th Amendment, the Constitution freed the black slaves, and the 14th Amendment, the Constitution made all of us slaves.
Press 1. Why? Because the British outlawed slavery, and the 1 year it took for you to be free, they went and did Juneteenth and take your ass right to Juneteenth to reestablish your ass back into slavery, and then get on this internet and propagate that they freed you when they just walked you into the company. Press 1. You was never free. You celebrating your own Wakanda outfit for nothing. What are you doing? What are you doing? You didn't know. This is the life in the Confederacy when they won. This is what happens when you realize the Confederacy won the war. In fact, the Dutch, this is what happened when you study in the history class. You'll know that the Dutch companies created the Virginia companies, which created the United States of America, in which y'all stole the golds and then refounded in stocks and bonds. Press 1. See, little white people, that wasn't y'all gold in the 1930s they lost. That was ours. Press 1. You didn't get here. You didn't even have enough gold. You came with nothing. Press 1. Your country was bankrupt. The British took back their bank. They took everything, and you got saved by the French. Press 1. That's why the French donated the Statue of Liberty. And then they inflooded this whole nation with white people through the Isles of Wight, right in Virginia. Walter Plecker reclassified y'all into black people because they had to be white people. And if you go into the etymology of the term white, what do you see? Amen. Coffee and Kush TV. I could keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I could play this whole video. It's 2 hours. But I want to center this on soul selling. I want you to know what it is that got your soul entrapped by this corporation and how that relates to the coming of God. Press 1. You need to know so you're not dismayed when a system fall, when they take a hit, when something happens, when they need a distraction. You're not, oh my God, hyperventilating. You know what I'm saying? You just watching the old system fall and the new one emerge. The only one that's been here from the beginning into the end. It's just been sitting. The law has just been sitting there. Like, hey, I'm the law. And y'all just been allowing these people to disregard, shoot you in the back, take your little bodies, toss them out, send your mama and thank you. Sorry. Tamika Mallory come out. Benjamin Crump come out, get you $6 million. They don't make $12 billion. Press 1. What's the etymology of WIGHT? What's the etymology of white? Let's go right now. Let's go right now. All of us together. See, because I just like to break it down and I'm gone. I just like to break it down and I'm gone. Etymology. Let me see. Etymology. Shout out to y'all in the chat room. Let me see. Let me type in online. WIGHT. White. Living person. Something. Anything. Old High German white. Dutch white. Or witch in Dutch. Press 1. Or witch. Press 1. German, white. From Proto-German, white thing. Demon. Gothic. Slavic. Slave. Source Old Church of Slavic. Not related to the Isle of Wight, which is from Latin, originally Celtic, possibly meaning a place of division. And you're going to tell me America ain't found on dividing, on racism, on classifications of race. You see race. If you don't see race, you're a racist. You're an Adolf Hitler Nazi if you don't see race. That means you don't even acknowledge the people you overlook. That's what that means. That's the etymology of your life. Press 1. Soul selling, the Michael Jordan, understanding what the Moors are trying to say. I understand what these brothers are saying. It's a little tricky. They a little tricky, but I understand what they're trying to tell you. Press 1. I understand what the Indian tribes are trying to tell you. I understand what the Christians are saying. Press 1. So we got to get into what is soul selling. I know y'all was taught you take a contract and then you sold your soul when you got here. All your conscious community leaders lied to you if they're not telling you you sold your soul and your mama sold your soul. It's about all. Press 1. You were sold and bought and sold into sin. It's written in the Bible. The basic instructions of getting out of here. Press 1. Because there is a good ship. There is a good ship. There you in luck. Oh, you's in luck. There is a ship. There is a vessel. There is water. It is a baptism you got to go through. Press 1. See, that's the thing. You're going to have the world. You got a choice. It's the world or him. There is no other way. There is none. Y'all set up here and disregarded God, his son, and the spirit of truth. Y'all don't turn y'all back on everything God has for what? For shoes. That's why. For shoes and cars, for debt. Press 1. You don't even know what the principle is. You so far up in debt, your ass is a slave, rich as hell, and confused about having anything. But debt you can't get back. That's gone. You will never get that back because they lost the money. Press 1. They lost the gold. They stole everything, just like scripture said. They took it all. That's their blessing. The fattening of the earth. That's their blessing. Right there, what they took. You don't want it back. You don't want nothing to do with it. You want to do like this one. Consider the loss right there. Press 1. You want to be like Paul. Consider it all the loss. You ain't got nothing back this far. Press 1. You ain't got nothing back this far. Press 1. Shout out to my man, D-Jack. What'd I tell you? My favorite YouTuber, Dylon, and Dylon. We spit hot fire over here. Press 1.
Shame.
No problem. This is what we do. I don't see no trolls. I see Chakra City. Her chakras is low. She wants to talk at a high capacity, but she don't want to call it in. She must be a Pan-African thought. Press 1. She wants to be seen because she wearing spandex and look good today, probably. Them are the same ones for 3 days. Nobody cares about you, woman. We talking about God. Forget your timed out. Deal with it. I get timed out every day. I get blackballed every day. Something happen every day. So what? You got timed out. Forget you. Call it in. Say something constructive. Or else nobody cares. So what? The etymology of white. Press 1. What the F are you talking about? White people wrote the Bible, Kev. Not trolling. Real question. That's not a question. White people, W-H-I-T-E, did not. No, W-I-G-H-T wrote the Bible. White people, W-I-G-H-T, WHIGHT stands for pure and holy. And yes, white people, pure and holy people, men of God of pure valor, wrote the Bible. Yes, I'm not talking about that confused lady. I'm talking about white people, WIGHT. Press 1. Now, I'm not talking about white people. See how you use confused, lady? Am I helping you? There's a difference in the spelling, meaning there's two different words. There's white and then there's white. Press 1. This is Babylon, baby. You better pick it up. If you want to understand, press 1. You want to be around men and prophesy around men, you better be able to understand what this is. Pharaoh can't teach you this, baby. He can't teach you this. Brother Polite and Sonetta can't teach you this. Press 1. They can't teach you this. You confused about white and white. Is and both of them, you have to break them down. WHITE, white, pure, holy, right there. That's you. You God's people. You white, WHITE. When they see that, that's pure, that's holy people. And there go their leader right there, Christ. Press 1. And now they white is a carbon copy. Press 1. And they came over here to Ellis Island, Walter Plecker, and they changed themselves to you. Press 1. Because where they come from, they're black. And they are the slaves. Press 1. Come on, they the workers. They're with them. Press 1. Damn, what a beautiful class that is. This is. What a beautiful class. It make me feel good to come teach this. Do half a clip and sit up here and look and y'all understand this. The only thing that matters right now is redemption. Taking their shoes off, realizing what signatures is, what their money, their company store money is, how it's currency, how they walking on the water, how they using it to control, how you under the control of admiralty law or the water gods. Press 1. Michael Jordan selling the souls of little boys. You see why our kids are dying for Jordan? Press 1. You know how many episodes of First 48 I watched with pairs of Jordans on these niggas' feet? Because they sold their soul. Press 1. Facts. You don't know this, but the Nike logo is that of the ring of Saturn. Press 1. Maritime. Thank you, Jania. That's the ring of Saturn. Saturn is the satellite state. They believe Satan. They call that Satan. They believe in planets and gods. They put their gods in the sky. So you to believe that. I don't believe the planets is out there, but they believe Saturn is out there coming to save them. They had to put him in the sky, even though y'all know where he bound. Press 1. That's what the little radio waves. Oh, we hear something off in the distance. Y'all worshiping Satan. They trying to that's Satan worship. Press 1. Oh, they hear something off in space on your shit. Press 1. You'll never get to space. Press 1. You'll never get out of here. Press 1. NASA never went nowhere. Press 1. Them niggas ain't flying nowhere. Press 1. These niggas just flying around stupid, y'all. Oh my goodness, something is, but God is good. God is good. Ain't nobody flying nowhere. Ain't nobody leaving. Ain't nobody going nowhere. Ain't nobody going nowhere. Stop it. I'm gonna live on the moon. No, you're not. You stand right here with us waiting on the Lord. Press 1. I don't know where you think you going. Nigga, I'm pulling y'all back just like a cartoon. No, you not. I won't be able to explain God why this happened. When he say, Kevin, Gills, right there for the YouTube. Come and tell us all. And I run up in the front, so I net up peeking at me from fuck you, Kev. Just fuck you. I'm like, there he is, God. I told you right there, punk. Right there, punk. I'm going to tell on all you niggas. Press. I'm telling on everybody. Press 1. Bunch of demons on this earth. Now that you understand white and white people, press 1. what white is, how they playing this language game over you, then you begin to start, it becomes fun to untie your shoe and tie it back up. You know, when you first tie your shoe, press 1 and you just go and you take it back apart. I know they're going to steal this analogy, but you know, when you first tie your shoe, you so eager and you take it back apart just to tie that motherfucker. That's what y'all going to be doing in y'all brain. Just like, wait a minute. So you telling me, no, let me start back at 0. Because this cannot be true. It's hitting me so, my downloads is coming right now. It must be a portal opened up upstairs. Press 1. It must be a Lion's Gate portal opened up there. Press 1. Something they've been waiting on a long damn time. Portal don't open up on these weak ass niggas, ladies. The portal fucking him up there. They don't know what to do. Pharaoh went crazy. The portal opened up. This one portal he waiting on his own ritual. Portal opened up. He don't win stupid. Press 1. Going stupid. I thought this was what you wanted. The ritual, the energy. You know what's funny? You know one thing Bobby Hemmett had right? He said, man, when these people finally realize they worship it, what they think they not, these damn Satanists invoking God and invoking Satan. No, y'all ain't doing nothing but making him mad. Press 1. See, the devil worked for him. Press 1. That's why he told him, did he consider Job? Press 1. The devil worked for him. He laugh at you, Baphomet head ass nigga. The devil just, y'all stupid. You just gotta be stupid. Press 1. To think that you can worship. He don't even like you. Press 1. Satan despises you. Press 1. He hates you because the blessing of God put you over him. Press 1. He didn't know why God put a good man over him and bound him. That's why. He can only get a sucker like you to bite the apple to say ye are God and disregard your father. Press 1. That's who they work for. If y'all, since we in etymology right now, press 1. Let's type in democrat. Press 1. I got a call from New York. I'm going crazy right now. I'm looking for callers. What's happening? I'm on fire. Coffee and Kush TV. Spit that hot fire.
The war is over, sir.
Press 1. Hello? Turn the sound down in the back, and let's go. What's up?
Hey. I just wanted to say, can you just briefly tell us what happened and how Kwame got demonetized?
I miss. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the greatest information in the world. Where's your brain? Nobody talking about the Kwame Brown. Miss, we talking about your freedom. Are you Afro-American? You get your head off of YouTube, woman. God damn. Probably cute as hell. The stupidest shit you can say to me right now is something else. Cuteness ain't gonna get you into heaven, baby. Spandex ain't gonna get you there. Worrying about Kwame ain't gonna get you there. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm talking about some real shit. I'm talking about our freedom. I don't care about no damn Kwame.
Nan.
Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. Say something smart, please.
Hi, Kev. This is Nan.
How you doing?
I'm calling from Georgia.
Shout out to Georgia. I'm great. Thank you. What's up?
Thank you. Well, I'm almost 70 years old, but I was watching Kwame, and I didn't feel good about it. And they said your name, and so Father led me here.
But,
and I'm looking at the subject today, and first of all, in the ancients, a lot of religious people think that the body and the soul meet in the feet. That's why it's so significant that brand is on the feet.
Come on, sister. And the ancients, what? The ancient schools of teachings and
our people.
Okay, our people.
The original people of the Most High.
So what about
we know that the body and the soul meet in the feet.
Wow. Okay.
That is the reason why they chose the feet, the shoe, to put this brand. Because they used to brand us in our flesh.
Yes.
Now, that wouldn't be socially acceptable today.
Right. Oh, my goodness. She got to call back. Sister, call back. Please call back. She's right. I remember hearing that. I remember hearing that. She has to call back. I don't know why the call cut out. We getting a lot of that. I don't know why. But she is absolutely right. She was 70 years old. I love that information. I love that information right there. Sorry about getting cut off, sister. Go ahead.
I'm sorry about that too, Kev. Thank you. So it would not be socially acceptable today to put that East Indian Company brand on the flesh like they used to do our ancestors, our people.
Yes.
So they deceive us, as Father said, the whole world would be deceived because they come in, like an angel light.
Yes.
And you have to really be discerning to understand what they're doing. He said if he didn't shed light on it, the whole world would basically be destroyed.
Yes.
Our people. Now, I looked at the feet where the body and soul meet.
Yes.
And then it also symbolizes a show of authority. Because, in the end, Father says everything's going to be under the feet of Jesus.
That's right.
So, Satan being the counterfeit that he is, he always duplicates everything.
Yes.
That the Most High does.
And replicates.
And tries to make it he does, and tries to make it his own.
Yes.
So by putting that symbol on the feet, it's also been under the authority of a conquering army.
Oh my goodness.
As well. Now, okay, so the Most High, he orders our steps. He keeps our feet from stumbling. And, and the symbolism, when you stumble, you fall into sin.
Yes.
And people may even have their foot caught in a trap.
Yes.
Or put into shackles. That Jordan shoe is nothing but a modern day shackle.
It's a shackle.
Because it has you bound in sin.
Yes.
See, you have your foot caught up in that trap. And
we coming to find out that sin is ignorance of the law.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. So if you are ignorant of the law, you have abandoned ship and you are a slave.
Exactly.
Yes, ma'am.
Slave. And see, this is the reason why we get confused. Like here in the USA, we talk a lot about reparations. And we want to take everything to be literal, but a lot of things the Father tells us are symbolic. That's why he says, seek and you shall find. Because, ships, they don't have to necessarily be literal ships that we're leaving out on. But one thing I do know about Deuteronomy 83 says, and then when we come out of it, we will come out with great wealth. Now, does that mean that we come out of the land or we come out of this delusion? Because he said you have not because you ask not.
Do you have?
He said when you do ask amiss because you don't even know what to ask for.
You don't know what to ask for. So your prayers are even confused. You don't know what type of... See, that's why I said this is the most important information out because it identifies what we can pray for, what we ask our Father for, and I think this is what they're afraid of. Us really pleading or a mediator pleading with our Father on behalf of the people. We're talking about cleansings of the feet. Remember, Jesus stomped on the head of Satan with his foot. Go ahead.
That's right. He bruised his heel.
Yes, right.
And see, and the reason why the Most High is bringing this to you, this revelation, and you're teaching this to us is because he spoke to me and told me this is the end game. And
Yes.
I've heard you say that. And he told me that 6 months ago.
Really?
Now, if you look in Daniel 2, you see the statue of a man that represents the different reigns of power throughout life. Well, right now you have the feet. Getting back to the feet again.
Yes.
Mixed with clay iron.
Yes.
Now, we are clay in the potter's hand, right? We
Yes.
are the real creation. But you have another creation that did not come from fire. That's the iron. And their power is through might, through weapons. That's what that iron represents. And they kind of mix us in with them. That's why they're coming up with these little, things they want to put in our bodies and things. And then when I look at that symbol there, that tower, there very well could be a sensor in the bottom of the sole of the shoe.
Yes.
The track shoe.
Yes.
Same way with the phones that they were giving away.
Yeah.
But one thing about this awakening, it can't be stopped.
It can't. No.
It can't be stopped. Father's not going to stop it. I know my 30.
Wow. Where do you? Somebody just put in the chat room. I apologize, but where do you get the shoes from? From Foot Locker. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. I think we're on the cusp of the return. I think we're on the cusp of something grand here. Yeah.
He told me this is the end game. And guess what he's getting ready to do for us?
What he finna do, Queen? Tell her.
He is going to put us on an island.
Come on.
Now, he can do that in the blink of an eye. He can do that with a thought. He can do that literally.
Yes.
But we will be protected. And when I saw everybody, my 33-year-old daughter talking about Kwame Brown, I said, oh, this is a wide path. I steer away from wide paths.
Yes.
I'm alone.
Yes.
And I said, now, Father, I need you to lead me into truth because my, what's the word? I'm discerning truth. I'm one of your subscribers.
Yes.
And my moniker is discerning truth.
Yes.
And I said, now, wait a minute. They said your name, and I saw another video that said your name. I said, now, that's the man I want to listen to. And I got up there, I said, okay. Because, see, I could have got caught up in that algorithm,
yes.
too. Because it makes you feel like you're a part of something.
Yes.
Because people never been a part of anything.
Yes.
I've been a part of the Most High since I was 23 years old, and probably since I was born.
Yes.
But I just didn't know him in the way of holiness like I had, in the last,
yes.
10, 15, 20, 30. I'm going to tell you women out there because I'm almost 70. No wed, no baby. Now let me tell you, if you want to see the power of the Most High, you got to come up out of all of that sin. You can't lay down with somebody you're not married to and things like that. I'm just telling you the same way I tell my daughter. You got to do it right. Clean yourself up. Prepare yourself. Father will bless you with a husband.
That's right.
He will. He'll give you everything that's your heart. I'm going to tell you, I look like a mixture of, Felicia Rashad and what's her name? With the blue eyes, Vanessa Williams.
Okay.
So I had a lot of talent, but Father spoke to me when I was 35, and men were throwing money at me like I was a stripper.
Right.
And I had NBA players trying to marry me.
Yes.
Movie stars, and I look back and I say, Father, thank you.
Thank you.
I saw a man that I wanted, and he was a crackhead.
Yes.
And I said, you know what I'm most thankful to Father about? I said, the things that I thought I wanted. He told me no.
Yes.
Because he was blessing me, and I didn't even understand it.
Oh.
So all of you people that are over here now listening, it's not by happenstance that you're here. And don't make comments about things you don't understand. Just listen and learn, because I'm almost 70 and I'm learning from this young man, because he's the Spirit of God. See, we're a body and we all have a function.
That's right.
I need my foot just like I need my finger. And I'm telling you, Kevin, I thank God for you. I know that you are blessed. And even right now, I know that in your heart, and I just want to tell you this, Kwame Brown's mother died in 2009. My daughter told me, she said, Mom, he just missed his mother.
I didn't know she passed away. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, see, I know you didn't know that. That's why I knew you didn't know. That's why Father told me to let you know. And he just missed his mother. And I'm down here in Georgia, and my sons and my one daughter's in Indiana. They miss me so much.
Yeah.
But I'm down there taking care of my grandson. I didn't want anything to happen to him. He's only 7. So I'm trying to find a way for us all to get together. But
Yeah.
You know, and she said, Mom, he just misses his mama. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He talked about mama's cooking. He just misses his mother.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that about it. I didn't know that. But that's enlightening. And you knew I didn't know that.
Yeah. Makes a difference. You know what I mean? Because I know when my 43-year-old son comes and sits down, and he's in jail right now for beating up a woman.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Just like we was talking about with young Pharaoh. I hope he don't go that way, man, because that it's a crazy world when you go this way, you know.
Well, he was with a woman he didn't really want. He just using her for some place to stay.
Yeah.
And I said, son, if you don't learn to control your emotions, they will make a fool of you.
Yes.
And so the thing is, I know that my sons they just want to sit down and talk to mom. He just wish he had his mama to talk to, you know?
Yeah.
But when you mess with touch not my anointed to do my prophet no harm now, that word right there goes for anybody.
Yeah.
Because when he started attacking someone that he didn't understand and know about, Father had to, show his hand at him. No, not mine.
Yeah. And you're not about to use that, because when Kev wake up, he ain't gonna play with you. He ain't gonna See, Kwame, all the people you associated with that gave you the tape, them all the people who been messing with me all year. So it was a go. You wasn't nothing but an obstacle. So, God is good. God is good, and God bless you for letting me know that.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. I won't take up any more of your time, but thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. God bless you.
Yes, ma'am. It's different, Coffee and Kush TV, 424-209-9506, not 424-209-9506. When y'all put Foot Locker inside of there, and it just made me in the inside like, wow, it's real. This is real, G. This is real. And you got to give Caesar, whether it's his money, whether it's his shoe, whether you want to be free from debt bondage. And this bondage that is really a curse, because you wanted more than he gave you, and you had everything. You just didn't know what you had, because they came and made sure that you are reminded now you respect what you got, and that you may not know what's on the surface, but under there is gold, diamonds, but you got to dig for it. You got to work for it. This whole, we ain't got to work, and we eat leaves, and we dress and leaves, and let's get back to nature. That's over. You messed that up in the garden. Press 1. You want to be vegetarian, and you want to think about you messed that up already. Now you got to fix what you did wrong. That's the thing about a father. With your mama, you can pass mama, but with your father, you got to right the wrong. That means you got to go back to her. You got to look at her. You got to make it right. All the people you did wrong, you got to make it right. All the people you think about doing something to in the future, you got to put a halt to that. That's right. In the garden. That's what I said, Sky Orlando. Don't you know, Sky, that history, American history, and Bible prophecy is one and the same? It's all right here. You living in the book. You've been rejecting this whole time for the world. That's why the scriptures say, what is there to gain the whole world and lose your what? Come on, family. What is there to gain? Nothing. Now, you did regard it the one thing that can save you and redeem you and take the souls, the chain off your neck and your foot, as a damn joke. And you rejected him already. You rejected the Father already. The one thing that can remove the curse from you, you parading around the earth thinking you got it popping, and in real life, you ain't nothing but a generational curse to your future generations, a debt. Press 1. That's all you is. Coffee and Kush TV.
Press 2.
Coffee and Kush TV, Cairo University. You on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, champ? It's Diz from the Bay.
Yeah, shout out to the Bay. What's up with you, Diz?
Man, not much. I ain't called in a while, man, so
Yes.
I don't have much to say, bro. But I want to say thank you, man, for allowing me to walk this walk with you, man.
Thank you for walking. It's a hell of a walk.
Absolutely, man. And I appreciate you showing me the knowledge that you're spreading and the information you're giving for me to pick up.
Yes, sir.
And To be honest, bro, I would never came across this information. Ain't nobody talking like you. I ain't never heard nobody speak of the information that you presented. And it's a good time to be alive, bro, to be honest. You feel me?
The best time ever is now. This is the best generation. You know, you may be living in a generation where the Most High of the universe returns and reclaim his children and stuff like that. So who knows? But I don't know. But what I do know is I can feel something. I can feel something, man. You feel me?
Real talk.
Yeah.
And that would be a real good time to be alive and something for me to see, man, through all the sorrow and everything that I've been through in life, man.
Yes.
You know, walking this path as a so-called black man, African American, something that I'm not. You feel me? And I don't know much more to say. I don't have much more to say. I know what to say, man.
Now, to watch our great grandmothers pass and they hold on to God, this is hoping they know that the mistakes that was made, the company robbed them, and not being able to convey that message off, and them just dying with God, dying believing in the covenant and knowing that it's going to get better, looking at their kids and as they grow, knowing that they fucked up and that they were right. They were right. If this is right, our great grandmothers and them was right to believe in God and keep and install that in us as children.
Real talk.
Real talk.
Hey, and the more knowledge of this I hear, man, it gets me infuriated. And bro, all I want to say, bro, is go home, man. Take y'all ass.
Just go home.
Go home, man. Get off the back of my pants leg while I'm walking. You feel me? And just go home.
Just go home.
Thank you.
You ever saw the end of Avatar? Just go home. It's that easy. Just go.
No. Absolutely.
Thank you, champion.
Go on, bro.
My man.
Right on.
Thank you, King. I love him for that. I love that. That's good energy. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air.
Bro, I just love you when them crash dummies put that helmet on. Brick wall.
What's up with you, champion?
Oh man, we love you, man. You the beacon light on top of the hill. Big old motherfucking swole.
It's a good
chop their heads off.
Chop their heads off. It's a good time, bro, to know this. It's a good thing.
Bro, we love you for being the advocate that you are and standing in the wings for us, bro, to bring visibility to these clowns.
Thank you for that.
We love you, bro. Keep it up, bro.
My man. 424-209-9506. Michael Jordan, The Selling of Souls, the East Indian Company, British and the Dutch, the North and the South. There's no white people. There's British and Indian. British and Dutch. These white folks y'all see with these blonde hair, blue eyes and stuff like that, if they not Irish, they the Dutch. Press one. These people been at war with each other this whole damn time. But the Dutch is like, this is the the Switzerland banks, the Swiss banks. That's where y'all at, y'all stocks and bonds. And if we can get our stocks and bonds, he know our struggle, but thou art rich. That's what the Bible say. How you gonna turn away? Because you ain't know. You was ignorant. You was ignorant of the law, his law, which is orchestrated right here on this land. And in the physical, ain't nothing but the Bill of Rights. In the spiritual, it's the 10 Commandments of what you ain't supposed to do. Somewhere in the orders of I know the 10 Commandments is there. Y'all speak this good shit. Somewhere it say don't kill a nigga. Don't sleep with your husband's wife, sir. This is the morality here. Don't be an industry cat. Press one. Ain't no such thing as these little labels they've been giving us. 424-209-9506. The reason why you are a vessel, a child who was pulled into the docks, and anchored with your soul right there on them documents in which your mama made something and they took it back and made a whole bond out your ass while you was drugged up. And I was asleep. Press one. I wasn't drugged up. But when them legs open up, you start seeing little babies come out of that. Whoo, shit. I was drugged up, naturally drugged up. My knees got weak. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly. I never knew what that song was. I didn't know that lady had to be in a pregnancy room to write that shit. That shit fucked me up. Press one. We've been here. We talked about the ghost ships. We talked about the islands. We talked about we talked about the reclassification, and all of this stuff happened in the 1800s and 1900s, but you were put into bondage in 1933. Did you hear Dave, my pal Dave? I want every American to know you was put into bondage. Press one. There is something called white privilege, but you're supposed to have white rights. Press one. Not privileges, white people. For your privileges only come over us. And in the end game, we find out who we are. Now all your privileges gone. Y'all just, oh shit. See? 424-209-9506. We talking about debt bondage, living your life in debt. And the way to get there is to make you spend how to keep most of y'all in debt bondage is make you spend increased amounts of money on nothing. Press one. Jordans is one of them. But Jordan, I'm saying is, the reason why I say Jordan, because I look up to this dude. I looked up to this dude on earth. Press one. And this is why you don't look up to basketball players and stuff like this. I looked up to Michael Jordan like a millionaire, you know, and to be studying the East Indian Company and to have so much hate towards them people dead, long gone. The money's still here, but my hate towards the process, and to know that this is what this is, that's disheartening. And more than what they can, even more than I can express on camera. You know what I'm saying? That shit hurt. You look back and see how many niggas lost their lives, how many niggas ended up in jail, how many trucks thinking Jordan was. And this was all a plan. Press one. 1933, Federal Reserve established in America. Press one. And then when did they have the stock market crash? Come on. The Federal Reserve was the stock and bond, your ass. Press one. That's how they was able to increase capital. Press one. They had to increase capital. You bring more immigrants and declassify them over there. You keep the black ones as yours, and then you bring their friends and let's double up. We need more loans. It's all about banking. Press one. That's what debt bondage is about. That's why they control the media, the shoe companies, and those that you spend tons and tons of money on. You know, if we all out here, if they can make a brand of a slave shoe to put over and become a slave and put their basketball player, do y'all know one thing? Jordan ain't never did no dunk like that logo suggests. Press one. Never in his life has you seen his legs spread across and some old one not like that one. Not like that perfect. Get the fuck out of here. Coffee and Kush TV. It was a sales trick to keep you, and you laughing at the basketball players talking about they slaves. Yes, but you're worse. Press one. At least they know. See, the house Negro know the truth. Press one, and that's okay. It's us field Negroes who need to know the truth. The house Negroes know the truth. At least they know they're in a corporate state. They know they're not they know they can form a corporate company and trick you some more. They can pull the same tricks that's done on you, that they can do them too. Press one. And you trust them more, so you may get a slave owner that can approach a young Pharaoh and say, look, man, I love what you're doing right there. And then now your young Pharaoh is Billy, is Kyle and them over there. Kyle and what's the Chelsea? Press one. The nanny, no disrespect, we love y'all too. It's just a metaphor for what's going on, just total destruction. You know, now that you know this and know what I teach about soul selling, I hope to see y'all here a lot. I hope to have more input from the community about us selling our souls to materialism and becoming debt slaves and making Michael Jordan rich and going into private prisons. Don't he own private prison? They need highly invested? I don't know. But what I'm saying is This is real enslavement. Press 1. And who's to say his name was even Michael Jordan? He might be a goddamn Turkish person from Turkey. Who knows where these people is from? Y'all think everybody is y'all. Who knows? There's white Michael Jordans that use black Michael Jordan's names and vice versa. You want to use this one, you the black one and I'm the white one? There's a duplicate of every one of you out there. It's called a clone. Press 1. Now I'm figuring it out. I ain't trying to create no clone. I ain't trying to steal identities. Press 1. Press 1. Y'all don't think none of these people will do you like this. They put a shackle on your feet called a Michael Jordan shoe. Press 1. That's the iron of yoke. It's right there, right there. They keep chains over your neck. So you got chains on with Jordans on with your stupid ass. You got hang-em chains on with diamonds and Jordans on with diamonds on them too. Press 1. So you got a hang me chain on. This is niggas. This is why in prophecy, what do you see? When do you see? Oh man, you won't believe this. These niggas got ropes on their neck with diamonds on, with East Indian slave shoes on, and they're buying them. Prize 1, could you imagine prophecy? What you see, Jesus, on top of the, oh my Jesus. Oh, what you see, Moses? What you see, Moses? Oh my goodness. What you see? Oh my goodness. No. No. Press 1. No. No, it's bad. It's all bad. It's all bad right now. Somebody said, did you ever watch Michael Jordan play basketball? I did. Thug Life Outlaw, I did watch him. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. Who was that right there? Who was that right there? Quay May? Quay May, shout out to you, Quay May. Sabrina, nothing new under the sun. Ali, what's up? My man said you a fool, Kev. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just as surprised that y'all. See, Kanye West and all these people, they played us. Press 1. They played us big time. Press 1. They played us so damn big, family. I don't think they souls can be saved. Press 1. I think they doomed for hell. The hell they brought on this earth. I don't have no feelings towards nothing that happened to these people. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about Michael Jordan. I don't care about Kobe in a helicopter. I don't care about none. All of it is Satan worship. 666. That's all it is. That's all it is. Just Satan worship. The black mamba, the venomous snake. It was only one snake raised up by Moses when you was bitten by all the venomous snakes out there. The Most High told Moses, raise up a snake. Press 1. Raise up a brazen snake. This going to save the people from the venomous snakes that's out there. Press 1, because they already bitten. Press 1. They already dead men walking. Press 1. They already dead. They just living on earth, dead, bitten by the venomous snake. And you can go black mamba. That's a venomous snake. But that's all right. Most High raised up a snake to where all you got to do is show up. Press 1 and look at his ass. Coffee and Kush TV, Kev Rowe are nothing. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Michael Jordan, East Indian Company, Kanye West slave shoes, slavery, debt bondage, redemption. Coffee and Kush TV.